Me and man having so much fun playing basketball on Easter. He wanted to go outside and play with this new ball. And I realized he was looking behind me a lot. Come to find out, this is why. Neighbor came out. She's trying to make it apparent that she's looking at her car, like we did something to her car. Here we are. I didn't even notice she was out there until Madden kept looking, but I didn't pay her no attention. And come to find out, right then and there, that's when she dialed 911. And the cop came. Totally expressed his, I don't know, what's the word for it? He was just completely in shock, I could say. He said he was surprised to find it was just me and the neighbor kids at the time when the cop arrived came down as well. It was just a mother and some kids, some children playing basketball. And she had tried to make it urgent, like she said that we threatened them with guns before, just to get the cops out here faster. Absolutely ridiculous. It's hard to see, but she's on the phone making that call. She must have already made it. Yeah, she made it. It was quick. And back inside with her phone. And the cops show up later on. Let's see, I'll fast forward. I kind of had a feeling when I seen the cop that it was about us. But, you know, I was like, there might not be anyway. I was praying, but of course, anything to be petty for them. Let's see how long it took them to come out. Let's see, the neighbors were there at the time. The neighbor kids came down. No, there he is. Yep. Everyday life for us, living next to a terrible neighbor. Because a bunch of kids, excuse you, Madden.
Sorry.
A bunch of kids want to play basketball on Easter. This is what I deal with. And this is only one of a few things. They've called CPS on us. They've called, here's Garrett, Matt's friend. They've called the animal control on us. Every time any kind of law enforcement, anybody enforcing the law, they've called. And to no avail, they have done nothing but just cause us stress. And it's so stressful. I've tried to get a PPO against this person. It's a man and a woman and their son, who they don't let come outside. They have no furniture in their home, but they want to call CPS on me. I mean, I just don't like to go, I can go on and on about them all day long, but it's wrong. I've done nothing but be nice to these people, and they are just completely nuts. I don't understand what their problem is. I don't understand. And they park like this, either right next, here's the sidewalk, like right here. Their butt end is all the way on the sidewalk, and they know my son likes to play up and down. Well, he hasn't been lately because I don't even want him outside because they set up cameras themselves. They complained about us setting up cameras, which we had good reason for. We've had some break-ins. And he was the man that lives here. We've had problems. He shoveled me in my own driveway, and he was doing weird stuff. I got flat tires, so I put cameras up. They freaked out about my cameras. Called the office on us. They called the cops on us. And then, I swear to you, 2 weeks later, they're installing their own camera systems. Here's one right here. Got the same exact cameras as us, but they're pointing right at our house. They have one up front pointing directly at my son's room, at our driveway. They're sick. And this man was supposed to be in the army, you know. And this cop that's leaving, he was really helpful and nice. He's like, sorry for wasting your time. I said, I'm sorry that you had to waste your time. I said, I've dealt with this nonsense. I've lived here for 3 years, and I had no problems with any neighbor, nobody, until these people moved in. It's just, does anybody else have problems with their neighbor? Because I've been through hell and back. I could get into details with you guys. It's just, it's crazy. It's so stressful. My husband comes home from work and has to deal with seeing him coming out all puffed arm. This guy comes out and walks tough every time we're outside with our child, and just tries to stare us down, you know. My husband, he don't take that crap. He'll say, you know, what's up, you know. I'm with my family right now. he'll call the cops because of that. You know, it just little stuff. I don't know. It's just so stressful, you guys. And it's on Easter. I wanted to have a good day with my son, and you see how it turned out. It's ridiculous. And here's the neighbor. My neighbor that lives down here, she was telling me that this neighbor that I'm having a problem with, she told me that he came down to her house and asked about my son before the CPS was called. Asked about my child. Because they didn't know his name at the time. CPS told me that they called first, didn't know the name, and then they called the second time and had his name. So that must have been when he went down to get the name of my child. Hey, they're just doing too much. Just please pray for me and my family. We want to move. We're trying to look for a house right now. It couldn't come any quicker, I'll tell you that, though. It's been hell. Alright, guys. Happy Easter. Hope everybody has a great, blessed day.